If you don't know what's draining you, how can you recharge? If you don't know your patterns, how can you break them? This is why self-awareness is the first pillar of real resilience. I'm Nagam Al-Samari, a resilience coach and founder of Imkan Leadership Development. And if you have been feeling stuck, tired, or unsure where your energy is going, this video is for you. We are taught on an everyday basis to push through, to hustle, to grind, and whatever other words we are used to hearing. But here is the truth. Resilience doesn't start with the action. It starts with the awareness. Yes, I have said action, but action without a plan, without a strategy can be problematic. So that's why you have to start with awareness. But the big question maybe here for some of you is, what is awareness? It's not some philosophical idea found only in books, or something that lives only in theory. Before you can build back yourself stronger, you have to understand. You have to understand this. What is draining you? What beliefs or stories that you have about yourself that are really holding you back? What patterns in your life are keeping you stuck where you are? Give it a minute, give it a thought, okay? These questions are really important. That's what this first pillar is all about. That self-awareness pillar, it's noticing before you actually start reacting. A lot of us do the reacting first, unfortunately, before we start looking into things and why they happened. Noticing. That word, that is self-awareness. Because when you lead with self-awareness, your decisions, they're going to stop coming from this black cloud over your head that's called stress. And they start coming from a place of strategy. Here's one simple way to start building self-awareness this week. Practice the pause. What does that look like? Do I have to stop doing everything? Do I have to drop everything? No, you don't. It can only be a few seconds. It's really just being intentional about thinking. Does that make sense? Think about your thoughts. Take a minute to actually notice them. What are you thinking about? What is going on up there? Most often we just think and do and go through the day without even stopping. I'm not asking you to stop. I want you to pause. Take a few seconds to think. What are you doing? Why are you doing what you're doing? Okay, so the next time you feel overwhelmed, you feel irritated, you feel exhausted, don't react on it. Don't react that way, okay? And don't react right away. Instead, ask this question. Okay, this is where you pause and just take a few seconds. You're feeling this way? Okay, why am I feeling this way? What am I feeling? Okay, why are you feeling this way? What are you feeling? What triggered it for you? What started this whole thing? What do I actually need right now? Because a lot of times what we need isn't what we actually end up doing. Write it down if you can, or if not, just think it. You're not just venting. When you stop to do this, you are collecting data about you, about yourself. That's what builds that real self-awareness in you when you start noticing these patterns, especially if you do it over and over again. And over time, you'll start noticing these patterns, the emotional, the energetic, the behavioral, and that becomes your power, your self-awareness power. At Imkan, I use my TYRM framework, TYRM framework, to help clients build real sustainable resilience. And every journey starts with this pillar, building that self-awareness. If you want to know your resilience style, take the free quiz and find out how you respond to stress and what to do about it. You get personalized results and an invite to join the community where I break it down even further. You'll find the link in the description. And if this helped you, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and share it to someone that could need this or need to see this today. And remember, resilience is not or should not be your emergency response. It's your default. So let's train that resilience muscle.